Hi everybody, let's see what the upcoming weekend has in store for you. It could be about love, finances, events, trips, anything. Please subscribe and hit the bell to get notified. Let's begin. This spread is for all fire signs. Perhaps your story is in here, but there's also a separate spread just for your sign. We have the Knight of Swords clarified by the Star, we have the Eight of Wands, we have the Seven of Swords clarified by the Page of Cups, and we have Strength on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. You could be dealing with Leo or another Leo, if you are a Leo. I'm going to call this spread a 50-50. Some of you may want to run away with someone, literally run away. But for others of you, it could be an offer coming from somebody who wants to just have a little fun with you, especially if you are already in a relationship or if you are already married. So like I said, it's a 50-50. It may play out in either way depending on your situation. So Strength on the bottom of the deck, this is either a Leo you're dealing with or another Leo. Strength could also be all about passion, pure, raw passion. The first card that came out is the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Speaking of an Aquarius, the Knight of Swords is clarified by the Star. The Star is the personal Aquarius card. Or the Knight of Swords could be a very fast energy. This is somebody rushing into your life, or if you're walking down the street, somebody is driving by and they'll just say, hey, hop in, let's go for a ride, or let's run away. Hopefully this is somebody you already know. If this is someone you don't know, do not jump into their car. If this is somebody you know very well, then you could go for it, perhaps. But be careful. I'm not suggesting it, I'm just seeing what happens. Because what happens next is the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is also a very fast card. It's one of the fastest cards in the deck. So the Eight of Wands could represent the two of you traveling together, or by air, by any means of transportation, right? And then the next card that came out, the last card that came out, is the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords threw me off a little bit. The Seven of Swords is either you running away, literally, together with this person. Perhaps this goes against your principles, so you could be running away from your own principles, from your own belief system. You'll just sort of play it by the ear with this person. Or the Seven of Swords, this is a card of a deception, this is a card of a cheater, this is a card of somebody who sneaks around, right? And it's clarified by the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is very similar to the Eight of Wands and the Knight of Swords energies. This is the offer coming from someone here. Right, so like I said, it's going to be all about your particular situation. And as always, it'll be up to you as to what you want to do in this particular situation with this person. Alright, cool. Aries, we have the Nine of Pentacles clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Two of Cups, we have Justice clarified by the Six of Wands, and we also have the Two of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Libra, or pretty much any sign. This is a general reading. So this looks like a proposal to me, to be honest with you, right? And the person on the receiving end will most likely have to think about it, or the one thinking about it is the person who is about to propose. So the Two of Wands on the bottom of the deck, this is the card I was just describing. This is somebody who is trying to make a decision. This is a card of making a choice. Or this is a card of somebody thinking on taking action. And I do see action being taken over the weekend. The first card that came out is the Nine of Pentacles. This is a single person card. And in this particular spread, I believe it's exactly about that. Somebody being single, and right next to it, there is a Two of Cups. So this is not such a single card. So this is a transformation from being single to being not so single anymore. You could be already dating somebody. In that case, like I said, if there is a proposal, then this is your status change. So if you were just dating, your status will change to engaged. So the Nine of Pentacles is also clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. So this is moving out of the Nine of Pentacles energy towards the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is a card of a committed relationship or marriage. The Ten of Pentacles is all about stability. There's also love there, but the Ten of Pentacles is more on the practical side. This is a very long-term type of a card where people buy real estate together and they stay together for years and years to come. The last card that came out is Justice, and it's clarified by the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands back in the day used to be called the proposal card. And Justice could be a Libra you're dealing with. It's the personal Libra card. Or Justice is all about the legal system, right? So everybody who's getting married, they have to get married by a person who is authorized to marry other people. So the legal system is always involved from that perspective. So it looks really good. Aries, there is definitely a status change for you, and there's practicality, and there's love in this particular connection. I'm really happy for you, Aries. Congratulations. Leo, we have Strength, we have Justice, we have the Five of Swords clarified by the Ace of Swords, and we have the Chariot on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with another Leo or a Libra or a Cancer or pretty much any sign. Unfortunately, I only have some bad news. This is a spread of separation, or this is a spread of a divorce, or a spread of two people or two parties severing ties and parting ways. The first card that came out is Strength. That is you, Leo. That is your personal card. Then we have Justice. Justice is the personal Libra card. Or Justice is all about the justice system, or it basically represents a divorce or a separation or severing ties. Speaking of severing ties, the next card that came out is the Five of Swords, and it's clarified by the Ace of Swords. The Five of Swords is somebody getting into a fight, or somebody who says, you know what, I've had enough, screw it, I'm out of here, and they slam the door on the way out. And it's not going to be very pleasant, because the Ace of Swords clarifying the Five of Swords, this is like an amplifier. So it's not going to be just somebody saying, all right, we're done here, I'm walking out. No, there's going to be some words said before the two of you part ways. Right, some nasty words, because the Five of Swords could get ugly when we have the Five of Swords, especially with the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is all about verbal expression, right? So yeah, some words will be said. The Chariot on the bottom of the deck, this is either a Cancer you're dealing with, but I think the Chariot is all about moving or moving on. You know, once the two of you actually moving on in different directions from each other. Alright, so another way I can interpret this spread is road rage. The Chariot in that case represents a vehicle, right? And you could get into a fight with somebody while you're driving, so be very careful this weekend if you are planning to drive. Alright? Cool. Sagittarius, we have the Five of Swords clarified by the Fool, we have Death clarified by the Tower, we have the Ace of Wands clarified by the Sun and the Four of Wands, and we also have the Three of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Scorpio or pretty much any sign. This is a general reading. So it took me a couple of extra cards, a couple of more cards than usual, to figure this one out. So here's what's about to happen. And by the way, this spread could be about work, business, and finances. It could be about love as well. So you'll be going through an ending, and you will be starting something brand spanking new right away. I don't know if the first one is related to the other, if you are ending something just to start this new thing, or just to get into a new relationship, or if you are going to break up with somebody or walk away from a situation, and then say that same day or the following day you will find a new person, or you will find a new job, for example. But you are going to be making a conscious decision to walk away from it. Speaking of the conscious decision, the card on the bottom of the deck is the Three of Wands. This is my made up my mind card. This is my card of somebody who came up with an action plan or made a decision. So a decision here is to end something, because the first card that came out is the Five of Swords, and then we also have Death with the Tower. There's no other way to interpret those three cards other than something is coming to an end, and it's going to be not a pleasant ending. This is the type of ending where people say a few words to each other and then they slam the door on the way out. However, I think it's going to be something that will benefit you, because the Five of Swords, the first card that came out, is clarified by the Fool. In this case, the Fool is either all about having a brand new beginning someplace else or with someone else, or the Fool, this is you liberating yourself from this situation. You're liberating yourself from this person whom you've been with. You are walking away from this old job, and you feel great. You're cutting the cord, you feel like you can finally breathe. And the next card that came out is the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is a brand new beginning. And the Ace of Wands is clarified by the Sun and the Four of Wands. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck, and the Four of Wands could be a card of a relationship or marriage, or the Four of Wands could represent a new company that you are starting a job at. Right? So you see how we have some really gruesome cards on the left, and very amazing cards, very bright and shiny cards on the right. So this is like you walking out of something that was holding you back. You're walking away from something that was making you feel bad, and you're starting something brand new that'll make you really, really happy. So like I said, it could be you walking away from a job but starting a new job, or this is you walking away from a situation or a person, so you could start a new relationship that'll make you really, really happy. And there you have it. I hope my readings resonated with you, and if they did, I hope they make your lives better in one way or the other. Please share and subscribe and hit the bell to get notified. Thank you for watching.